corazón, mi corazón.
Te lo dije bien clarito.
Permanece a la escucha. Permanece a la escucha.
12 de la noche en La Habana, Cuba.
11 de la noche en San Salvador, El Salvador.
11 de la noche en Managua, Nicaragua.
Me gustan los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta viajar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú. Me gusta el viento, me gustas tú. Me gusta soñar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mar, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón? Me gusta la moto, me gustas tú. Me gusta correr, me gustas tú. Me gusta la lluvia, me gustas tú. Me gusta volver, me gustas tú. Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta colombiana, me gustas tú. Me gusta la montaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la noche, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?
Hi, ladies.
Hey,
Hi,
Sarah.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Tell me a bit about your time here in Valencia. How have you found it living in Spain?
It was a great
It's
experience.
so much. I've loved it.
Very nice.
I've been to Spain a few times, but I've never lived here for this amount of time, and it's been amazing. Really got into local culture. Loved it.
Yeah, I think 5 weeks is good.
Yeah,
Because
it's a good amount of time.
usually you would go, what is it, a week or something? And
Yeah.
It's just too short.
Yeah.
Okay, Zuzanna, tell me how you found the teaching experience at AOP.
So the school is great and the atmosphere is very nice. And do you agree? Yeah, of course. So I had an opportunity to teach, to observe like different styles of teaching, and also to teach monolingual classes. Also, I could practice my smartboard skills, so it was also something new to me. And also, what was really great, I could teach both adults and kids. So I found it like very interesting, the whole experience like at the AIP. And you guys?
Yeah.
Great.
I had to say, I think it was nice that we were able to teach different levels,
Yeah.
kids and adults, and different levels, within the adult groups. And kids.
Yeah, I think our experience is actually very similar.
Yeah.
It was the same school.
Lovely. So, one for you, Flora. What have you learnt during your time here?
I think mainly, as the girls were saying, the wide range of ages that we were teaching and also levels, and classroom management for, again, from kids. I know some of the girls you taught 4 or 5 year olds. My youngest were about, I think, 11, and just seeing teachers, teach them and then going straight to a C1 class of adults. I think that definitely broadens your experience. And again, the smart board, I thought was incredible. I think we were all pretty amazed by that.
The books were
It was, but at the beginning it was like a magic, yeah?
And I work in refugee camps as a volunteer teacher, and I think the smart board is definitely something I'm going to look into, maybe fundraise for in a camp, because it would mean, no materials, you wouldn't have to use materials, paper, photocopying. So
it makes
saves a lot
the
of time.
teacher's life easier.
definitely taking that away though.
And usually the students, they have their books, so that also
Yeah.
is helpful.
Okay, and a little bit about your time outside the school. Stephanie, what activities have you done in your spare time while you were here?
Yes, well, we went one week. Actually, was the second weekend, because the first weekend was a bank holiday, I think. So the second weekend we went to Campe, and we rented a car, and it was really nice. And we also went. We did a trip with a motorcycle. We went to the south of Valencia, to the north, to the south of Valencia. And we saw actually a lot of things we were doing every weekend, and we were lucky to have the chance to do that. So it was not only Valencia, we also saw more of Valencia, which was really nice. And you get really a better feeling of the culture, I guess.
But I think the one thing you didn't mention was the celebration of some. We could see some customs like in Valencian ones. So the really pretty dresses, you know.
Yeah. Oh, when everyone was dressed up.
Yes,
Very nice
nice.
pictures.
Yeah.
With carrying the Virgin, the statue of the Virgin on the shoulders. Some quite
The Mother Mary.
Yeah.
It was really
And
nice.
everyone would rush to get USA. Everyone to rush their babies to touch the feet, which is amazing.
Was that your favourite bit of your stay?
My favourite bit. Maybe our pool in Calais. We had a private pool. And also,
And it was not expensive.
really cheap at Palace. Our palace. And I was going to say something that slipped my mind.
Well, I like the fact that we were all 5 girls together. It worked very well.
Yeah.
And it was nice to always have somebody, after every lesson, there was always somebody there waiting. So we never really felt alone in the city.
Yeah.
And I think that really helped a lot. We all had in common that we came from the CELTA, so we had the same background. So that was I think that was nice. And then being here in Spain, learning some Spanish here and there. So I think the food. Yes.
So good. Valencian paella, rabbit and snails, which we have for my birthday.
Yes, that's different from the
Sumo de
usual.
naranja. Yeah. So we
Lots
had an
of food.
opportunity to really to try many different Spanish traditional dishes.
And I have to say, I don't know if you talked about this, but the teachers were at the AIP were very supportive. Very, very nice environment.
Yeah, all of them actually. Really.
And we went for
friendly
dinner with
and
them,
helpful.
Yeah.
So
This week?
yeah. This week we had a dinner with other teachers. So
Great.
Well, I've really enjoyed my time with you all, and it sounds like you've had a good time too.
I agree.
we had a great time with you, Sarah.
How did you find getting around in the city?
So nothing is really far in Valencia. It's not a huge city, but it's big enough to be interesting and to have everything a person needs. And you can cycle. There's a really nice option. You can pay just 25 euros and use bikes Valencian bikes. It's called Balen Bici. And you can cycle everywhere. So every day I could cycle from my flat to the school and from the school to my flat. I found it really nice.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Absolutely. We'd like to thank Language Link for giving us
This wonderful opportunity.
And of course, Erasmus Plus and AIP languages.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Adios.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Radio Reloj. 5 de la mañana.
No todo lo que es oro brilla. Remedio chino e infalible.